Hey, what's up guys? This is Bryce Van Hoosen, and today we're going to check out this Floyd Rose sustain block from Stone Tone. This is the Jeff Loomis signature big ol' granite sustain block for Floyd Rose. Alright, so I'm super excited to try this thing. I've been a big fan of the Stone Tone blocks, and I have like 7 of them in my Floyd Rose equipped guitars. This one actually has a Stone Tone block in it currently, so I'm excited to kind of see, you know, what the difference is going to be on this massive. It's quite a size upgrade on this thing. It's huge. And Jeff, what a killer player. I mean, man, that guy knows tone. He knows finesse. He knows note choice. So I'm really excited to see what him and Rob over at Stone Tone have come up with this Jeff Loomis signature granite block. As a matter of fact, Jeff actually got me started on the whole Stone Tone stone block thing. I was a user of brass for a long time, but I was over at his house in like 2019 or something like that, and played a few of his guitars with the granite blocks on them, and man, they were cool. It's hard to put my finger on exactly what the kind of tonal difference is, but if you had to press me, I would say it kind of has a bit of that body that brass sort of has, but without losing the top end. I always sort of feel like you kind of lose a little bit of that high, you know, the high end sort of silver kind of sound that really sort of cuts through with guitar when you put brass on there. It's a super subtle thing, and maybe it's all in my head, maybe not. But I feel like I can hear and feel a difference. Today, we're gonna do a little bit more of a scientific experiment, I guess. So I'm gonna take before and after so we can see, you know, if bigger stone equals more tone. And I'm gonna do that by plugging in this. This is my 2011 Jackson Elite King V. This has been my #1 guitar for many years now. I got an EMG James Hetfield in the bridge and an EMG 66 in the neck. So I'm plugging this bad boy in. I'm gonna do some before and after. It's got a Stone Tone block in it, like I said. I'm repeating myself now, but I'm gonna do some DI stuff. We'll compare DIs, and then I also have, you know, clean and going into this here 5150 block letter so we can hear distorted tones. So my signal chain and general setup right now is, of course, guitar with the aforementioned EMG pickups going into my pedal board. From there, I am splitting off a direct signal out of the Fort and Roach pedal. Really handy pedal. You guys should check that out. They're also an awesome company. And then going into a couple pedals for the clean sounds, it's just going to be the modified Boss compression sustainer that I have, that it is on pretty much all the time. I love that pedal. Going into a Moore 007 digital kind of little preamp pedal thing. And then from there, it's going into the Fryette Cyclops, and then into the Fryette Power Station, which I'm using for the power amp for the clean stuff. For dirty, it's gonna go into, right, guitar, into the pedal board. I got the Boss compression sustainer on, and then I also have a Keeley Super Rodent, basically just in the Boss SD1 setting, so think of it kind of like an SD1. And then from there, going into this here 5150 block letter, and then going into my closet, which has a cabinet setup, Marshall 4x12, and I am miking a Marshall Greenback something or another with an SM57. And we'll also compare DI stuff as well. Any effects are coming from the Eventide H90, which is in this rack here. You can't see it, but trust me, it's there. And some extra EQ provided by the EQFH from Master Effects. It's basically like an old school kind of rack Furman PQ3, made famous by Dimebag amongst other people. So rock and roll. All right, man, enough yapping. Let's see how this sounds. This is the before, and I am doing cleans, and I'm on the neck pickup, the EMG 66 here, so that sounds like. get into some dirty tones. I'm off standby. Great. There you go. Whew. That harmonic is difficult to get sometimes. All right, let's check out lead tones. Alright, I think that's enough wanking. Let's pull this thing out, swap it for the Loomis block, and yeah, so it turns things up to 11. Alright, so the Jeff Loomis Stone Tone block has been successfully installed, so let's do a little bit of comparing and see how it stacks up against the original. We're going to start back on clean first and go from there. So, neck pickup engaged. Alright, so to my ears, at least feeling it in the room, I don't know how well this translates over YouTube, but it definitely feels a little bit bigger and a little bit fuller sounding. So let's switch over to some distorted tones and see if that general feeling kind of carries over. Alright, here we go. Distorted sounds. Again, we're on the 5150 red channel. Alright, so something weird that I'm noticing, at least looking at the recording on the computer in front of me, the DI is clipping now, so I don't think it was doing that before. So yeah, definitely getting more guitar. It's louder. Yeah, it just feels like a lot more. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know if this is just my ear playing tricks on me or whatever, but it definitely feels a little more kind of punchy, and just like a little bit more sort of output and kind of direct. See if that carries over into lead tones. That second fret harmonic, definitely easier to get with the new block in it. I'm noticing that immediately. All right, so there we go. The Jeff Loomis signature Floyd Rose tremolo sustain block made out of pure granite by Stone Tone. I'm gonna have to review the recordings that I just made and review this video, but just kind of sitting in the room, yeah, man, it sounds awesome. It definitely seems a little bit more punchy and a little bit more harmonically rich than the standard Stone Tone blocks. So that extra little bit of granite, yeah, definitely seems to help. So, you know, Jeff and Rob, I think you're onto something. All right, thank you for watching. If you're into this kind of super nerdy guitar stuff, go ahead and give me a like and a follow. That's greatly appreciated. Helps keep the lights on and the tubes hot. All right, I am Bryce Van Hoosen. I'll see you next time.